Some people might think it's a bit odd that I've got this crucifix on my wall, particularly as I tell everybody I'm an evangelical, but I'll tell you the story behind it. I used to work in pubs and nightclubs, and one of the companies that I used to work for was called Vugler, and they used to make this wonderful furniture for a lot of the hotels I was in. And when I finished my job and went forward for ministry, Vugler said to me, one of our factories, we actually make crosses and we make Madonnas and things like that. Would you like one? And to be honest with you, I thought probably no. But they were so generous and so loving that I said, yes, I'll have one of your crucifixes. And I took it and I put it in a drawer for quite some time. But I realised that I needed to put it on the wall, and the reason I needed to put it on the wall was because as an evangelical, I'm happy to have a cross up there that's empty, because I believe that Christ has risen from the dead. And however, a crucifix is more for a kind of Catholic understanding that Christ has suffered for our sins. And I suppose I find this very difficult to have on my wall, but it kind of reminds me each day I walk in here that actually there is both. There is some dynamics between both the cross and the crucifixion, and I have it on my wall because it makes me uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable theologically, it makes me uncomfortable in quite a few different ways, but it does remind me that actually, it reminds me that Christ died for my sins, and I find that uncomfortable sometimes as an evangelical, yet that's why it's on my wall.
Every day waits for me. Christ on narrow road, our vision. Christ, the everlasting seed. The cross is always ready. Every day it waits for me. Christ on narrow road, our vision. Christ, the everlasting seed.